Ansel Manyo. Once again, welcome to Plaza Rizal for our 78th Charter Anniversary. And now approaching the Plaza Rizal is the Camarines Sur National High School Band and Majorettes, headed by their school head, Dr. Sulpicio Alvarez III. We invite all our participants inside the Plaza Rizal to please proceed to the stage area. We invite all the City Hall employees to please proceed in front of the stage area. And now let us all welcome the Office of the City Mayor, headed by our City Mayor, the Honorable Maria Leonor Herona Robredo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Sangguniang Panlungsod, headed by our City Vice Mayor, the Honorable Gabriel Hidalgo Bordado Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Office of the City Accountant, headed by our City Accountant, Ma'am Ruby Singson. And now let us all welcome the City Treasurer's Office, headed by Maria Socorro Gayanilo. And now let us all welcome the City Assessor's Office, headed by Mr. Albert Villafuerte. And now the City Engineer's Office, headed by Architect Jennifer Tularba. And now the Solid Waste Management Office, headed by Engineer Joel P. Martin. And now let us all welcome the Building Maintenance and Energy Efficiency and Conservation Office, headed by Engineer Jarwin Evangelista. And now let us all welcome the Early Childhood Care and Development Office, headed by Ma'am Joan Breeze Zara. And now the Persons with Disability Affairs Office, headed by Mr. Attorney Pauljan F. Barosa. And now let us all welcome the City Human Resource Management Office, headed by Mr. Ansel Manyo. And the City Legal Office, headed by Attorney Angel Ohastro. And now the City Procurement Office, headed by Mr. Kane Raines. And now the City Parks and Recreational Facilities Management Office, headed by Engineer Francisco Pastor Kikoy Lim. And now the Jesse M. Robredo Center for Good Governance, headed by Mr. Dave Bercasio. And now the City Social Welfare and Development Office, headed by Mr. Annabel S.J. Vargas. And now let us all welcome the Naga City Scholars Guild, headed by its president, Mr. Gian Marco Rances. And now the Education, Scholarships, and Sports Office, headed by Mr. Ernani Suron. We also have the Naga City Internal Audit Services Office, headed by Ma'am Maria Elizabeth Valiente, together with the I-Governance Office, headed by Miss Army Gunay. And now we have the Information Technology Office, together with the Investment, Tourism, and Promotions Office, headed by Mr. Roel P. Oliver. We also have the Naga City Dangerous Drugs Board, headed by Mr. Toti Importante. We also have the City Population and Nutrition Office, headed by Ms. Joy Felix Macaraig. We also have the Raul S. Rocco Public Library, headed by Mr. Rico Vinluan. And now let us all welcome the Naga College Foundation Marching Band, headed by their school head, Mr. Mario Villanueva. We now have the Liga ng mga Barangay. Approaching is Barangay Abelia, headed by Punong Barangay June Malana. We also have Bagong Bayan Norte, headed by Punong Barangay Raquel M. Tutanes. We also have the personnel and barangay officials of Bagong Bayan Sur, headed by Punong Barangay Josephine Camba. And now let us all welcome the personnel and barangay officials of Balatas, headed by Punong Barangay Ferdinand V. Dihita. Let us all welcome the SK and barangay officials of Calawag, headed by Punong Barangay Maria Corazon Peñaflor. And now, Barangay Kararayan, headed by Punong Barangay Rodrigo Agravante Jr. And now let us all welcome the barangay officials, personnel, and SK officials of Carolina, headed by Punong Barangay Leoncio C. Libuit. We also have Barangay Concepcion Grande, headed by Punong Barangay Gerald Rule Rito. We also have the barangay officials and personnel and SK officials of Concepcion, Pequeña, headed by its punong barangay, Juan Francis Mendoza. And now let us all welcome Barangay Dayanggang, headed by its punong barangay, Julius Cesar Sanchez. We also have the barangay personnel and officials of Barangay del Rosario, headed by its punong barangay Jose T. Peñas III. We also have Barangay Dinaga, headed by its punong barangay Cristina Bron Intia. And now let us all welcome Barangay Igualdad, headed by its punong barangay Cap Angelo Jelay Benjola. And now let us all welcome the barangay personnel and officials of Lerma, headed by its punong barangay Domingo Cerrado. And now the SK officials and personnel of Liboton, headed by its punong barangay Cap Ronald Luntok. Once again, we thank the Naga College Foundation Marching Band, headed by its president, Mr. Mario Villanueva. Once again, thank you very much, Naga College Foundation Marching Band, and to their band director, Mr. Venrich Quinoses Hermojeno. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the AMA Computer Learning Center Marching Band. Headed by its school director, Mr. Adrian C. Litang. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the personnel officials of Barangay Mabolo, headed by its punong barangay, Arthur Matos. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Barangay Pacol, headed by its punong barangay, Ruben Limbo. And also Barangay Panikwason, headed by its punong barangay, Domingo Ramos. And now let us all welcome the personnel and officials of Barangay Peña Francia, headed by its punong barangay, Kap Kuya Jackie Villafuerte. And now approaching Plaza Rizal is Barangay Sabang, headed by its punong barangay Cyrus Caballero. We also have the personnel of Barangay San Felipe and its barangay officials, headed by its punong barangay, Cap Alfonso Rodriguez. We also have Barangay San Francisco, headed by its punong barangay, Efren B. Nepomuceno. Let us all welcome Barangay Santa Cruz, headed by its punong barangay, Felix Matias Largo. We also have our SK Federation President, Councilor Jefferson Romeo Felix. And now let us all welcome the personnel and officials of Tabuco, headed by punong barangay, Elisa B. Carmona. And now let us all welcome the barangay officials and personnel of Tinago, headed by its punong barangay, Estelita and Bautista. And now the barangay officials and personnel of Triangulo, headed by its punong barangay, Raymond Arevalo. And also we have the Rotaract Club of Naga, headed by its president, Jared Pablo. Once again, thank you very much to ACLC Band and Majorettes, headed by their school director, Mr. Adrian C. Litam. Once again, sa Lingoy Bicolandia Dance Company. Once again, thank you very much sa Lingoy Bicolandia Dance Company, headed by their trainer, Ma'am Femi Busquilios. And now let us all welcome the DepEd Naga officials and teachers, headed by Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Susan S. Coliano, together with Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Michael A. Del Rosario, Dr. Annalisa F. Abulok, and Dr. Jobert Narvades, the Schools Governance Operations Division. And now let us all welcome the Naga North District, District 1, headed by Public School District Supervisor Dr. Ramil Espederio. Dr. Domingo G. Absedi Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Yvette San Juan. The Naga Central School 1, headed by its principal, Ma'am Juliet C. Curva. And now the Rosario V. Maramba Elementary School, headed by its principal, Maria Rosario C. De Leon. And now the District 2, headed by Ma'am Vilma B. Cueto, the Public School District Supervisor. And now the Naga Central School 2, headed by its principal, Mr. Frederick M. Baldoza. Once again, thank you very much, Naga Central School 2. Indeed, Naga is the heart. And now let's all welcome the Naga City SPED Center, headed by Ma'am Judith Samonte. And now let's all welcome Cararayan National High School, headed by its principal, Giovanni S. Conde. And now let us all welcome Tinago National High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Jaimito F. De Leon. Once again, let us all welcome the Camarines Sur National High School Marching Band. And now, let us all welcome the District 3, headed by its Public School District Supervisor, Mr. Fernando M. Carandang. And now, the Camarines Sur National High School, headed by its principal, Dr. Sulpicio Alvarez III. Entering Plaza Rizal, it's Carolina National High School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Lorena D. Gonzalez. And now let us all welcome Leon Q. Mercado High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Rick M. Ruizo. And now the District 4, headed by Mr. Ramil Espederio, the Public Schools District Supervisor. And we have the Calawag Elementary School, headed by Marilyn B. Santa Felipe. And Concepcion Pequeña National High School, headed by Mr. Erwin V. De Los Reyes and Mr. Dante R. Santelices, their Public Schools District Supervisor. And the Naga City School of Arts and Trades, headed by Mr. Noel A. Perez, together with Public School District Supervisor Fernando M. Carandang. And the Naga City Science High School, headed by its principal, Baby Ruby F. Laurente, together with the Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Vilma B. Cueto. And now the Naga South District 1, headed by its Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Marjorie B. Batan. And we have the Balatas Elementary School, headed by its principal, Jesus Pascual B. Aguilar. And now the Julian B. Militon High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Apollo C. Sebelio. Mac Mariano Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Raquel A. Papa. And now Tinago Central School, headed by its principal, Oscar T. Yanzon. And now the Balatas National High School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Sheila A. Taugan. And now the Naga South District 2, headed by its Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Juretse S. Carandang. And we have the Concepcion Grande Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Rowena O. Tabilog. And now the Del Rosario Elementary School, headed by its principal, Maria Lucila B. Aborde. The Villa Corazon Elementary School, headed by its principal, Mr. Ronnie B. Malate. And the Villa Grande Homes Elementary School, headed by its principal, Shelo C. Biquilio. The Del Rosario High School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Julie Ann Chentes. And now the Naga West District 1, headed by its Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Dante R. Santelices. We have the Mabolo Elementary School, headed by Ma'am Marites M. Olitokit. And the Mabolo National High School, headed by Ma'am Jennifer G. Nachor. And of course, Tabuco Central School, headed by its principal, Mr. Neil Romano Manao. Triangulo Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Cheryl M. Bue. Santa Cruz National High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Ramon F. Jeronimo Jr. And now, the Naga West District 2, headed by Ma'am Emeline A. Brofas. We have the Rizal Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Esmeralda B. De Los Reyes. And the Sabang Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Nancy T. Sibayan. And the Santa Cruz Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Grace E. Orbeta. And now the Naga East District 1, headed by its public schools district supervisor, Mr. Benedict Warren R. Ubante. We have the Don Manuel EACS, headed by its principal, Mr. Luis P. Marasigan. And Salungigi Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Joy Tagle. And Salungigi High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Johnny T. Samino. And we have Pacol Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Juliet P. Mercado. And San Isidro Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Flora A. Ocbian. And the San Rafael Elementary School Speds Center, headed by its principal, Ma'am Norbelia C. Avila. San Isidro National High School, headed by its principal, Mr. Salvador D. Ferro II. And now the District 2, Naga East District 2, headed by its public school district supervisor, Ma'am Gina Bobis. We have the Carolina Elementary School, headed by its principal, Mr. Jason M. Aliben. The Grandview Elementary School, headed by its principal, Maria Teresa R. Ruizo. Morada Ramos Elementary School, headed by its principal, Cheryl M. Bue. Panikwason Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Winifred S. Urot. Teodora Moscoso Elementary School, headed by its principal, Ma'am Elizabeth G. Carai. And the Yabu Elementary School, headed by its principal, Mr. Vicente B. Ocbian. And of course, we would like to thank our parade marshal, headed by Mr. Rayan Cedric Rintoy, the Lingkod Barangay Office. And of course, our sweeper, the Bureau of Fire Protection, Naga. Headed by the Senior Fire Inspector, Jeanette Barandon. And of course, the City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, headed by Mr. Raynor Rodriguez. And that concludes our Charter Day Parade for the 78th Charter Anniversary of Naga.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a cultural presentation, please welcome sa Ligo, Bicollandia, Dance Company.
Pangaturugan sa tahaw ni kaumahan sa sirang kansalang sarong imahe ang nagdadangadangan sinakan kinaban inagang kahurangan inagan mga ina si siempre la reina viva 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 la virgen sa kung kagustuhan na siya pagsirbihan sa ako magkurang sa paglakaw kay na ako minagusto sa translasyon sa nagainis sa rupon raboyador inaan sa pumaganda viva 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 boyadores ni ina magdarapa magkasararo boy panata Magsilbi sa banwa Sinibalang ibon Viva, viva Viva la Virgen Viva, viva, viva la Virgen Boyadores, boyadores Kahit tunang puso Boyadores Kahit kapunan na Ang samong kapadalan Panuling kaumahan Mahilig sanaan sa imong ladawanin Akan maniaina Inanin kakulangan Kami ang mga boyadores Na handa kang pagsilbihan Viva, viva, viva Boyadores, liit na pagtarapan Magkasaro Boyadores, liit na Ibalagos ang panata Magsilbi sa banwa Sinibalang ibon Viva, viva Viva la Virgen Viva, viva, viva la Virgen Boyadores, boyadores Boyadores, kami tunang puso Boyadores, lakang kikaguran na
Diyos Marahay Nabanggi, Naga City! Good evening to our city officials, honored guests, partners from the barangays, schools, civic organizations, private sector, members of the media, and to all our proud Nagaños gathered here tonight. Welcome to the celebration of the 78th Charter Anniversary of the City of Naga. To formally begin our program, may we request everyone to please rise to give honor to our country through the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the Heart of Bicol March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ang pagaw, ay hinatang tulad
please be seated? As we commemorate the charter anniversary of Naga City, we celebrate not only the city's rich history and the granting its cityhood, but also the progress, resilience, and unity that continue to shape our community. This occasion reminds us of the vision and collective efforts of generations of Nagueños in building a city that is inclusive, dynamic, and people-centered. To share his opening message and reflections of the significance of this celebration, please join me in welcoming our City Youth Mayor, Honorable Isaiah Kylie Namoro.
Sa tuyang City Mayor, Mirley Robredo, sa mga miyembro kansang ko niyang panlungsod na pinapamayuhan kan sa tuyang Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado, sa gabos na yaon nagdigunyan hali sa iba't ibang sektor kan sa tuyang syudad. Diyos marhay nabanggi po sa indo gabos. Good evening. Tonight, we gather not only to mark another year in Naga's history, but to honor the long journey of a people, a place, and a spirit that has endured across centuries. When we celebrate the charter anniversary of Naga, what do we truly celebrate? We celebrate a city whose story began long before it became a city. A thriving community already seen by Juan de Salcedo when he landed in Naga in July 1573. We remember how in 1575, Pedro de Chavez named this place Nueva Cáceres, after Cáceres, Spain. How on September 16, 1579, it became the Villa de Nueva Cáceres, and how in 1586, our early local officials petitioned King Philip II to elevate Nueva Cáceres into a city. That aspiration spoke of the stature, dignity, and promise of this community. 440 years ago, Nueva Cáceres rose to become one of the 4 royal cities in Southeast Asia, a center of faith, governance, trade, and culture. Through time, our city would face change and transformation. In 1903, Ciudad de Nueva Cáceres was reduced to a municipality under the American colonial government. In 1914, the historic name Nueva Cáceres was changed to its native and present-day name, Naga, rooted in the pre-Hispanic settlement that has always been part of our identity. And then came our rebirth. On June 18, 1948, the dream of cityhood was restored with the signing of Republic Act No. 305, the Charter of the City of Naga, by President Elpidio Quirino. This was made possible through the work of our leaders, foremost among them, Representative Juan Q. Miranda, the author of the Naga City Charter. That moment did not merely restore a legal status. It affirmed a destiny. And so tonight, we celebrate more than dates and historical milestones. We celebrate resilience. We celebrate identity. We celebrate civic pride. We celebrate generations of Nagueños who built, protected, and loved this city. But history is not only something we remember. History is something we continue to build. The same spirit that moved our forebears to organize a thriving settlement, to seek cityhood, and to rebuild after every change is the same spirit that calls us today to care for Naga with discipline, responsibility, and shared commitment. Because a great city is not built by government alone. It is built by citizens who follow rules out of respect, by communities who keep their surroundings clean because they care, by motorists and pedestrians who share the road with courtesy, and by families, barangays, offices, schools, and businesses who understand that order begins with each one of us. And that is why, on this meaningful occasion, we do not only look back to honor the Naga that was. We also look forward to the Naga we are called to become. A safer Naga, a cleaner Naga, a more orderly Naga, and a more responsible and caring Naga. Tonight, as part of our Charter Anniversary celebration, we officially launch Disiplinaga, a citywide advocacy that seeks to cultivate a culture of discipline on our roads, in our environment, and in our communities. Mga namumutan kong nagwenyo, to formally introduce this advocacy, let us now watch the official launch video of Disiplinaga.
Ano ang sukol kang progresibong syudad? Ano ang sukol kang progresibong syudad? Mga harlangkaw na edipisyo? Marambong na negosyo? O masararon pa? Sa Naga, ang sukulanta, disiplina. Digdi na kagamot ang totoong progreso. Pugnanta na sana sa simpleng pagparada sa mga designadong lugar, sa paggamit ng pedestrian lanes, pagrespeto sa speed limits, pagsunod sa vending hours. Iyan ang minamauta sa disiplinaga sa dalan. Sa Naga, ang disiplina bako dahil sa takot sa penalidad, kundi dahil inikultura. Sa disiplinaga sa kapalibutan, liwatang pagtarabangan na malinigan ang satong kapalibutan, sa pag-apon sa tamang bugtakan, pag-segregate, pagbayanihan sa paglinig ka makanan, o sa simpleng paglinig kan sa tuyang mga tungod. Sa Naga, ang disiplina bakusan ng responsibilidad, inigawi ng pagmakulog, sa pagdaraid, sa inaagihan. Itong makakaturog kita gabos ng tunino. Tamayo na ning nagbibidyoke ning lampas alas 10 ng pagni. Tamayo na itong nagmumotor na maribok ang tambutsyo. Asin mayo na ning nag-iirinuman sa luwas kan araw. Iyan ang minamauta sa disiplinaga sa komunidad. Ang disiplinaga bako sa ng programa. Ini sa tong kultura. Ini sa tong panuga. Asin nagpupun ini sa tuya gabos. Ang progreso bakong dipisil kun may disiplinaga.
Honorable Isaiah Kylie Namorot. Again, a round of applause please to our City Youth Mayor. We have just witnessed the official video launch of a new civic advocacy, and that is entitled Disiplinaga. To deliver her message and formally lead us in this new chapter of civic discipline and shared responsibility, may we invite the City Mayor of Naga, Honorable Maria Leonor Lenny G. Robredo. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Mayor Lenny Robredo.
Maray nabanggi sa Indogabos, ang sa kuya pong pagtaong galang kay Vice Mayor Gabi, members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, ang satuya pong City Youth Official sa pangengenot kan satuyang City Youth Mayor, Isaiah Kylie Namoro, sa kan satuyang City Youth Vice Mayor, Dan Christian Ragay, sa tuyang mga kairiba sa City Hall, members of the Management Committee, mga empleyado, si kairiba ta po sa DepEd, kairiba ta sa barangay, kairiba ta sa mga iriba-ibang sektor, maray na banggi po giraray. Halawig na po ang sa tuyang parada. Ang sinabi ko po kina Allen, permitang i-endeavor na halipot sa na ang mga programa para ginaganahan mag-aratindir. Tapag halawig ang programa, hinuhurugakan mag-atindir. Kaya ngunyan po, di ko nalalawigan ang sakuyang speech. Pero siguro ma-pick up ako duman sa speech, kan sa tuyang City Youth Mayor, ma-pick up ako duman sa homily ni Archbishop Rex Alarcon, ma-pick up ako kung taano kita nagparadang iribanan kita. Inistoryahan na po ni Vice Mayor Gabby Subago sa Naga Cathedral, inistoryaman ni City Youth Mayor, ang satuyang storied past, ang satuyang makulor na history. Pareho po sinda, pigsabi, kung taano kaipuhan tang pangatamanan, kung ano man ang satuyang kung ano man ang pigpundar kan si mga nainot sa tuya, kaipuhan ta ining pangatamanan. Pero subago po sa homily, hinapot kita ni Archbishop Rex Alarcon. Anong klaseng syudad ang pinapangiturugan ta para sa sadirita? Sinabi man po ni City Youth Mayor, perming hinahapot ta ang sadirita. Iyo ba iniyo si klasik ang syudad na gusto ta na ini ba si klasik ang syudad na sa tuyang minamaot para sa satuya gabos. Iyan po ang pinakaugat kung taano piglo-launch ta ang disiplinaga, kung taano po nagkaigwa kita ning halawig na parada. Dahil po kang nakaaging taon, kang kami po nagturukaw for the first time sa samuyang bagong mandato, pig-launch ta itong 8 finish lines. Iniyo si pagtatarabangan tang ma-achieve by 2028. Ngunyan po, almost 1 year into our term, pigpapagirumdum ta, gabos kita, bako lang po kamo, pero pati kami. Pigpapagirumdum ta na itong 8 finish lines, data ito ma-achieve kung mayo ang kooperasyon kang gabos. Ang disiplina, mapuon sa tuya ng mga public officials, mapuon sa City Hall, tapag kita, nahihiling nindang disiplinado kita, mai-inspirar ang gabos na magsurunod. Igwa po ko akong presentation, kaya lang sabi ko daina, tabanggina. Pero ang buot na lang pong ipaabot sa indungo niya na banggi, si klasik ang disiplinang gusto ta digdi sa Naga, bako na nagdidisiplina dahil takot sa mga penalidad. Pero nagsusunod, nagdidisiplina dahil iyon ni ang pinaka-essence kung sisay kita bilang mga nagenyo. Kung ano ang values na pinagtubuan kan si mga naino sa to, kung ano ang pinamana sa tuya, kung ano ang daradarata na ipapamana man sa mga masunod sa tuya. Dawa po anong tibay kang nagogobernar, dawa anong higos kan mga yaon sa City Hall, mayo po kitang ma-achieve kung ang tao dahil nagkukooperar. Sa mga masunod pong aldaw, ipoposta sa satuyang social media pages, hahaganon tabang kan satuyang City Youth Officials, para sa roon, pinuunana kang video na pinahiling ni City Youth Mayor, sa roon, papaano ba kita magiging disiplinadong mga nagenyo? Ang satuya pong hinahagad sa gabos, magkooperar. Ang hinahagad sa gabos, maging ehemplo man kita. Para ang tao, dahil nadidipisilan magsunod, dahil nahihiling niya na kita, iyo ang nanginginutan sa pagka-disiplinado. Pag ang tao po nagko-kooperar sa iyang gobyerno, mayong imposible. Nauugma po ako na kay Riba Tangonyan ang City Youth Officials, matibayon ang satuyang City Youth Mayor, I am sure, gabos yan, matitibay man. Nilulook forward me ang buong taon na kaibanan kamo, katuwang sa pagpanday kang mas marhay na Naga, katuwang po kamo kan si mga department heads na sa indo mga counterparts, make the most out of what the opportunity given to you. Permi ko pong sinasabi, mahalaga ang forma, ang mahalaga ang resulta. Dapat po next year, ang resulta ang mahihiling ta, dapat si satuyang pag-spend ning sarong taon with the city government of Naga will not just make us better persons, pero lalo tang naa-appreciate how important a part all of us are sa pagpanday kang Naga na satong pangiturugan. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Gabos, sa Sepio, na iyo ang nag-asikaso sa kadakol tang maray na mga okasyon, ngunyan na simana, surunod-sunod ang satuyang okasyon. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Gabos na nagpartisipar, lugod, siring man sa mga maabot na panahon, lalo na pag-abot sa pagpanday ta, kanaga na minamaota para sa Satuya Gabos. Mabalos, happy charter anniversary po sa Indo Gabos.
Once again, let's give a round of applause to Mayor Lenny Robredo. The message of Discipline Naga is clear. The progress of Naga depends not only on the plans of government, but on the daily discipline, cooperation, and civic responsibility of every Nagueño. As we honor 78 years since the signing of the Naga City Charter, may we also renew our shared commitment to protect, improve, and uplift the city we all call home. For Naga is not simply a city on a map. Naga is the heart of memory. Naga is the heart of movement. Naga is the heart of responsibility. Naga is the heart because it is home. And tonight, we begin a new chapter where every Nagueño is invited to say, sarabay po kita, sasabihin ko ini once, ulitin to po Gabos, ika, ako, kita, disiplinaga. In 3, 2, 1. Ika, ako, kita, disiplinaga. Once again, happy 78th Charter Anniversary to everyone, and Diyos mabalos po.
Alright, so once again, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Ngayon, happy Charter Anniversary Naga City sa lahat ng mga yaon mo yan. Digdi sa Plaza Rizal, guys. Sa hindi po Gabos, panagugpok kang sarong makusog na urupakan, isang malakas na palakpakan! Alright! Ayan, syempre, sabi ta nga sa tuyang pagselebrar kan Charter Anniversary kan Naga for 78 years, we now move to the third part of the celebration na kung sa inyo yan nabanggi, mapapanood kita ng musika as in entertainment. So again guys, sa lahat ng mga nandito ngayon sa Plaza Rizal, sa lahat ng mga napapadaan at napapakinggan yung aming mga boses, once again guys, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Again, I would like to acknowledge